peoples, how you guys doing? This is Ulysses, better known as DJ Ness or Mr. Yankee Man. How you guys doing? Welcome back to another edition of one of my videos. Now, all these videos that I'm doing right now are pretty much episode 1 of the category. If I buy any new games in the future, I'll be adding like an episode 2 to my collection of So it could be GameCube, it could be Wii U, it could be any other type of video like Amiibos or another different console. Because this channel is not only about Nintendo games. I just started with my Nintendo collection. I still have a collection of PlayStation that I want to show, another collection of Sega, another collection of Xbox, etc., etc. We're gonna go all the way down to like Atari someday when we get there. Anyways, this video dedicated to Nintendo generations. I'm in their GameCube generation right now with my collection. And if you have not seen the other ones I already posted, those are the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Wii U, and the Nintendo Wii collection I have already posted. The other ones before the Nintendo GameCube will be coming pretty soon. And you know which one of those. Some of the classic ones. I wanted to do it like that because I wanted you guys to get hyped up if possible. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, ring that bell. Also, leave your comments, your very nice comments. Any question, feedback, anything that you would like to see in the future, feel free. I update as much as I can. Also want to say again, thank you very much for all the views I got for my Nintendo Switch collection. I really do appreciate it. I'm just a guy who likes doing videos, sharing my collection, not bragging, not selling it, not flipping it, just showing my collection, the love and passion that I have for video games. And right now I'm going to show you my collection for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's go. First one up. Like I told you in the videos before, my house burned down. So some of my games and cases did get wet with the fire department coming to the house and, you know, trying to save my house. And all the water damage, all the fire, you know, maybe the heat did it, maybe the water did it. But it kind of bended the paper inside the case. It had little loops and stuff. The games work. Everything was saved, which I was very happy. The books were saved, but some of the paper got ruined. However, I remember going to KB Toys and picking up my GameCube, and I was so excited because I also picked up my Xbox and my PlayStation 2 at the same time. All 3 consoles on the same day. Everything was out already, so I didn't waited for the launch. I was like, no, I'm gonna buy all of them because it was all close to each other. So I said, I'm gonna wait for all of them are out, and then I'll buy them. And then it took a little bit, but because the PlayStation 2 was sold out everywhere. But when everything was in stock, I went to GameStop. I got it for Xbox and PlayStation 2. And then I got the GameCube at KB because then he had GameCubes in GameStop. I was going to buy all of them for GameStop. But that was not the case. Went to GameStop, picked it up, was happy. And I picked up the first game. I was not sure which one I wanted to buy. But I did pick a Mario, but I didn't play Mario. I played this one. And I was so excited. I was happy. I was young. I liked the animated series. And even though probably I pop it in right now and I may not like it, but I had so much of a blast. Just cuffing, putting the handcuffs on the villains. And that is my Batman Vengeance. That was my first game that I played for the GameCube, and I was so excited that this game was out. Yeah, Batman Vengeance is one of my favorite games. Every time somebody tells me, what game do you like for the GameCube? I tell them other games, but I was like, if you need to play one, you need to play this one. It was something about this game that I liked, and I beat it, and it was so good. The graphics might be horrible, but I still remember it, and it was awesome for me when I played it. Also coming out from watching the animated series every single day, I was more excited with this one. I was like, Batman is the S-H-I-T, you know what I'm saying? So go pick this up if you haven't. Trust me, you're gonna like it if you have a little bit of faith of old graphics and having just fun. This is a great game. One of my favorite artists for comic books when I used to read comic books was Jim Lee. So Jim Lee decided to make a villain for a Batman game, draw it, and you know the producers and the artists, they came with it. But this game of Batman was Batman Rise of the Shang Tsung. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But him, right here, this guy, he was created for Batman series by Jim Lee, my favorite artist in the whole comic industry. He's the, I think the chief editor for DC Comics now, for a while now. Just like Joe Quesada is for Marvel, he's what is for DC. This was a good game. It's not like Vengeance. I liked it a lot. I was just hyped that Jim Lee did that character. And, you know, he has not come out in the comic books ever that I know of. He just came out in this game. So I kind of thought, wow, that's going to be real good. And, of course, you know, the books that I love to collect is here. And that is Jim Lee's artwork right there. Awesome. Also, I guess they were promoting the toys at that time. That's the toys. I buy action figures now, but kind of wish I picked those up back then, but I didn't. I was not into action figures back then. Next up, even though I played this for the PlayStation 1 when it came out, I played it for the Nintendo NES Part 1 and 2. And then it came out for PlayStation 1. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is awesome. Then Part 2 came out for PlayStation 1. Part 2 came out for PlayStation 2. And that was awesome. Blah, blah, blah. And then I heard that they were going to do a remake of Part 1. And a little bit different by Hideo Kojima also. I guess it was a meeting from Hideo Kojima and Reggie. And they were talking. And the conversation came up that, hey, why don't you do a Metal Gear for GameCube? And yeah, he said yeah. And he did the Twin Snake one. Controls on this game is way different than Part 1. But it's awesome because it looks like a remake. And you know, PlayStation 1 to GameCube, the graphic kind of did do a leap. So it was awesome. I liked it. Again, the fire kind of messed up this cover. If you see a little bit of wrinkle, it's because of the fire. This is Star Fox Adventure. Great game. I love it. And I'm glad I picked this up because it was fun playing it. This one I didn't play, but I heard it was very good too. And I want to jump back and play it. And that is Star Fox Assault. Now, I did pick it up for Player's Choice, but it was not $39.99. I picked this up for like $60 because it was already out for years, and I ended up picking it up later on. I have never knew this. I don't know if it's true, but maybe somebody put stars inside, but maybe it came like that. But yeah. Next one is Luigi's Mansion. Now, the reason I say stars inside is because I opened it up right now, and there's stars right there. You see that? I'm not sure if somebody put stars in there. I mean, I bought this game new, but I'm seeing stars over here too. This is weird. I never, I guess, took this out. Oh. I guess so. Look at that. Anybody that got Luigi's Mansion, do you have this too in there? This is new to me. I have never seen this before. That's very interesting. It looks like you put this in the wall or something. And I remember buying that brand new. Interesting. Next up is the one and only Super Mario Sunshine. Now this was remake again in the, well, not remake, ported to the Nintendo Switch on their 30-year anniversary. Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and also Mario Galaxy Part 1. Yeah. Awesome game. Never beat it, but very close. Awesome, awesome game. Next game up, not one of my favorites of the genre, but it was cool. I played that a lot with my nephew. We kind of liked it, all of it, but it was just not for me. I'm not bashing the game. I love the game, but it's just from all the games that had come out, this is not the one I like the most. The other ones that came out for the Switch, Wii U, I like more. And that is the Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, this game is my favorite one from all the genres that came out before and after, and that is my Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh my god, I played this game so much. I just played it so much. It was so much fun, just the switching between characters and stuff like that. It's just so awesome. They should port this to the Switch if they could, but I know they're not. Please pick this game up. It's the highest game I rate on the GameCube. It is so much fun, guys. Go pick it up. Now, next up, we're going to go ahead and continue with the racing games. It's its 15th anniversary for Sonic the Hedgehog, and that is Sonic Riders. It reminds me of, SX Tricky or Trick Styles for the Dreamcast or any snowboard games, but it's like Hoover, like Back to the Future, hoverboards and stuff. It was awesome. I liked it. Continuing with the racing game, that is F-Zero GX. Played a little bit, got tired, stopped playing it. It's cool. Cool game. I like it. Next one, more racing games. There's a theme here. I like racing. I do. Extreme G Racing. Cool game. Wipeout, all that stuff. Reminds me of that. Very cool. Not playing much, but it's a good game. Continuing with the racing game. This game I always wanted to buy it, but I kept on pushing it off. Eventually I bought it, and that is Wave Race Blue Storm. I'm more into racing, especially jet skis. I used to jet ski sometimes in Puerto Rico back in the days. Awesome. A lot of fun. Next up, Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron number 3. I remember the trailer for this. The character could run in the snow and hit the walkers, the AT-ATs. I was like, yeah, that's hot. Let's go get that. Awesome game. I picked this up because there was nothing about Boba Fett. I didn't like it. It was too dark, and I couldn't see that much. Maybe it was the graphics of the GameCube. It was not that well done or ported. I was expecting, I guess, a little bit more. It reminded me of the Predator for some reason that came out. Anyways, Bounty Hunter Star Wars, or Star Wars Bounty Hunter. So this is a good, like a versus, right? What happens if the Mandalorian, or Boba Fett, faces Metroid Prime? Oh, Simon Bradley. Who will win? Leave your vote in the comments below. My vote is on Simon, or Metroid, or Mrs. Bailey, or Miss Bailey. Metroid Prime, very good game. Detail. I remember I was playing this game so much, I think I broke my GameCube controller. It was just not working no more. I couldn't even morph into the ball. Never beat it, almost there, but I got tired because controller broke, and when I bought a brand new controller, I forgot how to play. And I was like, I don't want to do all that again. And that means I never play part 2, Echoes. And I'm dying to play it. Dying to play it. But here you go, guys. Metroid 2, Echoes. Now this one I played, I beat on the Xbox. And of course, this was exclusive for the GameCube. It was nowhere else until later on. And that is Resident Evil 0. What happened before the mansion? That was, they got my money after that. Just that sign, that line. And then they said they're gonna do a remake for Resident Evil 1. I was like, what? And there it is. Resident Evil 1 for the GameCube remake. Now they didn't pick up part 2 or part 3 for the Nintendo GameCube. I should have, but I never did. But I definitely picked up the exclusive Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. When this came out, it was awesome. Still didn't beat it, but I will eventually beat it. The way I have done, I have beaten Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, didn't beat Part 4, beat Part 5, beat Part 6. I haven't beat 7, and I haven't beat 8. And I think 9 is coming out. I'm almost there. I'm catching up. And then the other ones, what was it? The side ones with I forgot the name of it. I haven't beat those yet either. Continuing on, Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance, cable included. There's no cable here. Wow, I bought this one. Electronic Boutique was still open. This was bought. Hold up. As you can see, I got an Electronic Boutique. You can see it, Electronic Boutique receipt. This was bought in GameStop, North Haven Pavilion on February 28, 2008. Final Fantasy, this one. I also picked up a reserve auto deposit, or I reserved and paid off Army of Two with the DLC. And that was the subtotal. I had a $20 gift card and pay cash, $44, the rest. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Anyways, the game I'm talking here is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I think this game was ported again for the Switch. I think, I'm not sure it's about to. I think I heard something like that. Good game. Very confusing though. Next up is Soul Calibur 2. They had me when they said Link was coming out. So yep, take my money. And I also picked up the PlayStation 2 version and the Xbox version, because I think PlayStation 2 had the Tekken character, and then the Xbox had the Spawn character, which was awesome. So, these games, you've probably seen in a different collection video that I have, but it is The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, original one, I guess. It came out for this GameCube. The next one, also, you saw it on the Wii version, and that is The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. The original was on GameCube. And then you also have The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure. This is the one that I think you could play with 4 players. Awesome game. Awesome, awesome, awesome game. Then, I think yeah. So, I have these two. I have the booklets. I have the booklet. Yep. It was a 1998 Game of the Year classic Nintendo 64 version, and that is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and then The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So it had extra boards, I guess. This is something I have not played, the Master Quest, yet, because I did beat this game, and I'm very anxious to go ahead and play this game again. And just to play the Master Quest. Even though it will not do an effect for me, it will be like if I'm playing the game all over again, because I don't remember what I played when 1998 came out, Ocarina of Time. I don't know. I remember my name was on the list, and I was ready to go to my Nintendo 64 and play it. But this one, even though it says no resale, it has a playable demo of the Wind Waker. I think they were promoting the Wind Waker with this. But it's the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition promotional disc. Includes 4 classic games. And those 4 classic games are the original Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Adventures of Link, and then The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So all 4 games on the GameCube. So that's Nintendo. And the only game that was not in this collection was Link's Awakening, which I wish it was, but it wasn't. awesome. Small collection, but deadly. However, folks, that is my collection. That is the video. It was a pleasure showing you this video. I don't know what this memory card is. I found it in the other disc, but it goes here. I'm gonna leave it there. And then when I connect my GameCube again, I'm gonna check out what is that. I think that's all my games that I have for GameCube. Probably was doing something and it just came out. Anyway, guys, it was a pleasure making this video for you. That's my collection for GameCube. And again, like I mentioned before, if by any chance I buy any other GameCube games, this will be the main GameCube collection, episode 1. The other ones will be like episode 2, episode 3, if I add any more games to the mix. No further ado, just follow, subscribe, leave your comments, like, ring that bell, follow on Twitter. And it was a pleasure sharing my GameCube collection with you guys. Take care. Ulysses, DJ Ness, Mr. Yankee Manhattan. Peace out. See you guys in the next video. And that is my Batman Vengeance. That was my first game that I played for the GameCube, and I was so excited that this game was out. If you have not played this game, GameCube, PlayStation, I think came out. It probably came out for the Xbox. I just don't know. Excuse me. Oh, the dust is killing me. Whew. This is in storage, so the dust is kind of killing me. Anyways, cut. Here we go. So, yeah, Batman Vengeance is one of my favorite games.